Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're looking at some more Sunday funnies. We got memes to go through today. So, staying with the Star Trek theme, seems like everybody kind of gets a good laugh out of having a little fun with Star Trek. So, we'll kind of keep this up for a little bit longer if we can. I kind of mentioned one time or I was supposed to mention as to where I got some of these memes. These are from a YouTube page or not a YouTube. I take that back. From a Facebook page. I don't go on Facebook all that much, but this is actually from um Star Trek memes here on Facebook. So let's see. I got the picture in front of me, so now I can't see what the actual name of it is. But yes, it is a Star Trek meme page on Facebook. So here we go. Uh, you will be visited by three ghosts tonight. Wonderful. I can start with both of you. Sailor, we're gilfs. Oh, the old Muppets. Gotta love the old guys. May they forever just kind of be in the funnies. All right. You don't think I can hurt a hologram? I just added programming for a 3-day tequila Taco Bell and White Castle bender. I also removed your 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 butthole. Um, yeah, and it's funny because the actor that had played the hologram, he's been in a bunch of different series here and there, a lot of guest appearances. I remember him being on Home Improvement once or twice, and that. So, uh, you know, I forget his name, but he's been in quite a few different shows. If Worf finds out, he'll kill me. Silly, he's joining. Jadzia likes to call me Freight Train. I just had the most horrible dream. Freight trains seem to be having fun. Oh, goodness. Oh, that would not be good. All right. For the glory of Lego, you know, there was an attempt made, a couple pieces off, and here we are. And for those that, I think this was probably a Mega Blocks. I know that they've done a couple different ones, and Mega Blocks had them. So that would be Mattel that has Mega Blocks. So I wish them. I think Mattel might even have Playmates. I'm not 100% certain on that, so it would make some sense. But for those that were able to get those sets, that would be really cool. And my hats off to you guys that were able to get those. That was something I was never able to get. All right, Yo Mogi so fat. When she ordered a fur coat, tribbles went extinct. Oh, the Yo Mogi. It's just the the Ferengi's your mama jokes, and you know, kids will be kids, and that's where these jokes always go. All right, today is a good day to pie. Yes, looks like he's got a nice cranberry or cherry, something like that. What do we have here? All right, I don't know who's doing this one, but it looks good.
Oh, what a fight! There was an attack on Cestus 3. We pursued a vessel as it fled. As I remember, what a fight! Oh, what a fight! No, I didn't even know his name. The Metrons forced us to play their game. What a blizzard, what a fight!
All right, I better cut it off before there's some strike or something like that here from YouTube. Good video. If anyone can find it, it is a very nice video. Oh, here we have Leonard Nimoy. You know, the silliness that he had gotten in, and some of the ladies of Star Trek. Let's see, the triangle and the circle, different shapes, materials, and textures represent any two diverse things which come together to create truth or beauty, represented by the jewel, Spock. Uh, all the things that Leonard Nimoy had gotten into, as well as some of these lovely ladies, and all their acting careers that had gone on since then. Um, some of them had, we had a lot of very talented actresses that had come in to really kind of be the eye candy of the week in a sense. But there were very well known actresses and upcoming actresses that I think did go on to um, quite a bit of a career, and the outfits that they wore back then. And it's, I think I mentioned in one of the other ones, a lot of the women actually found it very liberating to be able to wear outfits like this back at that time because it was during the height of the sexual revolution. So it was very interesting to see that, and later on to hear that this was what they had actually wanted. All right.
Yellowtail pizza. I got stuck. I still got.
All right. I'm going to pass that one up. I'm not going to try and get too many of the video ones here. I'm going through this the first time as well, so we're all going to have some fun. We're just doing this for fun today, as always on Sundays. This is all for fun, and I don't know who doctored this one, but this looks wonderful. Uh, Being the reboot shuttle, it looks pretty good. Um, it's that's quite a bit of I don't know how much it really takes to doctor this in here. I'm going to say that maybe not as much as I want to think it does because I really don't do a lot of editing. That's not my foray into things. Um, I do a lot of role playing and I love doing the role playing, but the editing and that is a little tricky for me because I'm just not used to doing it. But a wonderful picture here. All right, all hands, brace for Elf on the Shelf memes. Yes, we're getting to that time of the year. Um, I would be happy in a way to see almost a shuttle with some reindeer kind of pulling it along for a Star Trek Christmas. Uh, these are all on the top of the list here on the Star Trek memes here on Facebook. So, like I said, I have not gone through these. These are just straight from the page. We're just going through and having fun today. All right, we're racing the Jamaican bobsled team on the holodeck. The uncensored memes of Star Trek Generation, Next Generation. Yeah, all right. High times, grass-fed stuffed beetles. How the bartender, how a bartender cornered the market. Confused 20th century man tries to replicate McRib out of season. Dyson sphere, bongs of the gods. Oh my goodness! And to Dr. Beverly Crusher, USS Enterprise. Yeah, this is something. I'll say that. They're going to kiss. I think this goes down to one of the most kind of freeze framed images on Star Trek: The Next Generation. I should have had that three-way at the Academy. Oh my goodness, Vosh is already here, so I guess Boothby. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you never know which direction you're going to get when you get these memes, and it is funny in that regard. I'm here for the Stanley Cubic organization or orgy. I'm here. Oh Jesus. Um, yeah, I don't know. All right, Star Trek Hot Ones. Yeah, the hot sauce isn't a beverage, and wings aren't. Oh goodness, glory. Yes, yes. Um, very silly. Funny, a little out there, but funny. All right, what are you doing, O'Brien? I got bored and turned the transporter into a time machine, sir. I'm experimenting with an old weather balloon and an alien prop I found. Where are you sending it to? The year 1947? In an isolated desert near a place called Roswell. Shouldn't cause any problems. I'm all for it. We keep hearing the aliens are here or whatever. I can't say if they are or not. I really don't know. I'd like to think we're not alone in this galaxy, but I have no clue. All right. Corporate needs to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Um, I will say this. I'm not a big fan of what they've done with a lot of the newer stuff. And when you really look at it, this is kind of the problem I have with a lot of the modern takes of what Star Trek has become. We have the original series, and the reason why I didn't get into like Enterprise is because the stuff looked more futuristic than what we were able to do back in the '60s. Okay, when Star Trek was first made, it wasn't that it was a bad show. I just could not get beyond the point of it looked more futuristic than what we were looking at in the for me even the reruns of the old original Star Trek. So just to say that that's supposed to be before the other, just I had a hard time with it. Now this is supposed to be the bridge that they're supposed to be going to, and look how big the bridge is in the new set. They have a huge bridge. Um, there's more money being thrown out, and then they have wonderful displays. I'm not going to knock the displays that they have, but keep in mind, Desilu did not have a ton of money, um, and Desilu Studios for CBS. That was you know they were a very small. I mean that they were doing the comedy skits. Um, oh shoot, and I'm trying to think of their trying to yeah, trying to think of the names, and for whatever reason, even though it's part of Desilu, I am just missing it. So roast me in the comments on this one. Um, but yes, they made their own studio. Um, God, if I can only remember their names. And like I said, it's part of the Desilu. They made their own studio so they could come up with their own sitcom, and they went with it. And then they were the ones financing uh, for Star Trek and that. So taking a gamble on it, and it turned out to be a good gamble. But at the time, it was kind of iffy. It wasn't as taken as good initially as what they thought. I'll say it that way. That they had canceled it on the second season and brought it back for the third season, and it just kind of went from there. You've heard of Elf on a Shelf? Oh yes, and I'm not going to say it, but yes, yes, very much. Okay, so in First Contact, Worf survives being attacked by Borg multiple times, despite the Borg adapting to all the phaser frequencies. How? Knives and stabbing weapons. Yes, I don't think they're able to really stop that as much. And I guess I want to look at the Borg, and I think I've said this before. I like to think of the Borg as like the zombie kind of space zombie creature, whatever. Something that could be there and added, but I don't really want it to change it real fast. It's one of those things of we can have a constant creature kind of come and go as we please. That's how I think I would try and throw it in. All right. Okay. Deep breath and gently squeeze. Fantastic job. You got all three this time. Oh, oh my goodness. Yes. Unfortunately, uh, those poor red shirts. Okay, I'm chocolate. I'm nougat. I'm the shiny metallic wrapper. Tell me about your candy bar dream. It was, it was all Snickers after Riker showed up. Come on. Hey, or come and get your caramel. Oh, goodness. Yes. Uh, I like them. I do. It's just, I get nervous with what YouTube will or will not take. But it is funny. I will give it all that. Okay, Gina, would this would this romantic encounter be less awkward if I were slipped into something more comfortable? Sure. How much more awkward could it get? Yeah. Okay. Actually, the funny thing is Brent Spiner with the beard and mustache on, he almost looks like the actor that did General Zod in a way, the way that looks. High times. Oh, we got another one of these. Can we smoke a ghost? 20th century tech may answer or have the answers. Old man yells at broken Christmas lights. Yes. Okay, Garrick. His contacts on Cardassia. Mm-hmm. General Chang's chicken. Eat my chicken. You haven't had diarrhea until you've experienced it in the original Klingon. Sir? Sir? Oh, goodness. Oh, I think we'll do one more and we'll call her a day. Just the silliness and the like. All right, just stay calm. We may have, and we may make it out of this Dominion interrogation alive. That mirror makes the Cardassian behind me look like he's wearing a wedding veil. And here we go. Yeah, actually, it kind of does. It really kind of does. Um, it's a interesting time to pause it, and there we are. All right. Well, like I said, this is going to be the last one that we have for today. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It is fun bringing these to you on a weekly basis. Um, I have sets that I will try and get out, and I will try and get one out for Sunday, so we can have that going. Um, because it's Christmas, they're going to be a little bit of a Christmas theme, but I do have Lego sets to go. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks as always for joining me. We'll see you in the next one.